Is it recording? I can't even hear me though. You gotta turn me up. Like, okay, you got a headphone now. Oh, there he go. There he go.
Hear yourself now?
Oh, I can hear myself now.
Hear me
Yeah,
now?
look at you. Being a board operator,
Yeah.
podcast operator, DJ tycoon.
Doing everything. DJ, bartend. Got my hand in a lot of fucking mixes, man.
AKA Stefan Tons, government,
You
sorry.
already know. That's the whole reason I started this podcast. God damn, man. Yo, first off, I want to say thank you so fucking much for coming through, bro.
Yo, you live literally like in yonder.
I know.
Like,
I know.
I thought I lived far. No, real shit. Like, no hoes come to my house.
Yeah.
Definitely no hoes going to your house from Charlotte.
Shit.
None. I'm like, no female, excuse the host.
Yeah.
No female wants to drive more than 20 minutes in the 704.
Yeah. Generally, you're definitely fucking right. It's definitely hard to get some chicks out here sometimes, but every now and then, man,
you got
I
it
can make it
going.
work.
You got it going, though. No. Didn't I say that when I first pulled up? Like, you live far, but respect.
Yep.
You got it going in here. So I appreciate you even opening your doors to even have me here. What's the name of the podcast?
Going Out Podcast.
No, this is it.
Yep. Where the nightlife industry connects, baby.
You see? Where the nightlife industry connects.
My dog.
We going out.
Yep.
Like it.
So, family, without further ado, this is the official second episode. I'm your host, DJ Tycoon. I got a very special guest with me. Man, this dude, honestly, one of my favorite DJs out here in the 704. This guy has been a real mentor to me, has really given me a lot of opportunity to just come and open up with him. Really kind of took me under his wing, put me on a lot of shit in the DJ game. So, you know what I mean? But definitely one of my favorite DJs. I think the best on the mic, in my opinion, when it comes to entertaining the crowd, connecting with the people. One of the voices and the curators behind 102.5 The Block. One of the most recognized and respected DJs for out here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Cool with all the DJs, all the promoters, all the club owners, always bringing the vibe. Behind the vibe at Cruise Days, every Tuesdays at Crew. Resident DJ at Onyx Nightclub. One of the hottest strip clubs, the only strip club that brings that kind of vibe that we fuck with out here in the 704. And then, I mean, so many nightclubs I've seen you out, bro. Tattoos and Booze, Explicit, so many times where I opened up for you at Encore. I think you was at High recently with Fat.
Yeah, I was there.
Am I missing anything?
I wasn't DJing, but yeah, I was there. Fat in the Hat, salute him. That was your first podcast. Salute to Fat in the Hat. Yeah, I appreciate that intro too. That actually made me think. Like, yeah, I've been in here a little while.
You have.
I've touched almost every spot. At least been there at least once.
Yep.
And that's the blessing. Not being here, not having no attachments here, not having no roots here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blessed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks Charlotte. Thanks 704 for even fucking with your boy.
Exactly, man. You've been fucking it up out here coming from New York.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You've been doing your thing down here, man. I don't know, like, I'm not going to say it's hard for people to come down here and kind of transition to, like, a new market or whatever, but I think you do extremely well, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely.
Big fish in a small pond.
Exactly.
That's the whole mentality just when I came down here. I'm not saying that Charlotte is small.
Yep.
It's not. It's growing by the year, but it's not New York City. It's not the tri-state. It's not New Jersey.
Right.
It's not Connecticut.
Yeah.
Yeah, only if you're there, you could understand. There's people out here that be like never even touched New York and never even felt the electricity, the energy in the air. So it's very hard to even explain sometimes, oh, yeah, I'm from Long Island. I'm a 40-minute drive, if that. Right. I got suburbs and green grass, but every house is connected. There's I could walk to a bodega if I really need to, depending on the area I'm in.
Easy.
They don't even know what a bodega is out here. They have the bodega store on the east
gas
side.
stations and shit.
Yeah.
Niggas gotta go to the 7-Eleven out here.
Yeah, they don't know what a bodega is. You know where Ak is at. You know where Papi's at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
coming downstairs, being able to go to the store, get your cigarillos, get your fucking chopped cheese.
Whatever you want. You need some milk and eggs. You can get it at least right there. Like, they don't know that. Like, I didn't grow up with that, but my extended family did. My aunts, uncles, and all that. So when I would go out there, summertime, vacation time, break time. Shoot, I'm living the dream. Like I get best of both worlds, green grass, and being able to understand what that inner city life is. So, yeah, coming down here was a culture shock, and having the city show me so much love, and being mentored by the right people. Like I'm trying to put you under my wing too every once in a while. It's been a journey.
Yeah. So, man, since we're talking about New York, man, start talking about, or at least tell us about, like, how you got started, some of your inspirations. I read your bio coming from New York. You know what I mean? Like, how did you get into DJing, and, like, what was your journey starting up there before you came down here? Take us to the beginning.
So the beginning is 11, really. 11 is introduced to the music world. I was one of them kids that was like, I was into, like, cop shows and stuff. I was going to be a FBI agent. Once I got introduced to music in the Marley campaign, everything changed. At 11, I had this class called Electronic Music Lab.
Right.
And we used to go from middle school to the high school after school, and there would be a whole studio in there. And I had a good friend of mine at the time, Mr. Disler. His name is Mystery with an A.
Yeah.
And
shout out to the teachers, man.
Shout out to the teachers. Nah, I'm gonna get to Mr. Walden in a second, because if it wasn't for Walden, I wouldn't even be around.
Yeah.
But me and my childhood best friend BMC, we would go over there and we're like, yo, your dad makes music, right? He's a Haitian artist. He has a beat machine, right? Yeah. All right, let me try to make some drums and you play piano, right? Yeah. So you put the pianos together, and then we started rapping. We started making beats. I was rapping at the age of 13, thinking I'm the man, doing, especially with all that traveling back and forth from inner city life to suburban life. I'm like, yo, why are you acting like this? I'm starting to get hair on my chest. I'm starting to feel myself. So the love for hip hop came from listening to 50 Cent and Biggie.
50.
Get Rich or Die Trying. At that time, many men, I'm thinking I'm him at that time. I got shot 9 times. I'm with you at 13.
Yeah.
And I'm rapping. Got a couple of friends in the neighborhood. We get a crew together. That crew ends up falling apart. I try to become their manager because they tell me I suck at rapping.
Yeah. Go
through like a whole lost moment. And then I meet one of my best friends. His name is Chad Law. Okay. I'm changing oil. It's funny because he pulls in and I hear this song and then I hear him talking on behind it. And I'm like, yo, you on the radio? Like, what's up with this? He's like, yeah, I do college radio. You didn't know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I only thought like athletes were talking. Oh, pardon me. I only thought athletes were talking, comedians, like people that did that for a living, talk.
On the radio. Yeah.
Would be on the radio. He's like, nah, man, I go to school for this. Like, you could become a board operator. You could become a program director. There's a whole job. I'm like, huh? And I'm doing terrible in college at this point. Okay. No rapping, terrible in college. I'm going to SUNY Westbury at the time. Salute. Oh man, Freddie. I'm gonna get to that too, though.
Okay.
So between all the knowledge I learned from Mr. Ken Walden over in high school, I'm like, yo, I could take communications. It started to click. Pardon me. So when it started to click, I met Man Freddie through the inspiration of Chad Law, and it saved my academic career by touching the radio station over there. And then I met DJ Gully, and I met EJ the DJ. DJ Gully was DJing on turntables, and I'm like, oh shit, you DJing turntables on college radio? Like, what's up? Yeah, oh yeah, he's the head DJ, resident DJ at Perfections.
Okay.
I'm like, whoa, yes. I'm like, whoa, and he's on my college radio station. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
He, I remember Hall of Fame studios back in New York where Jam Master Jay passed away.
Yeah.
He was running the back end room, and he would book studio time, and that's how he got into Perfections, by being with Hall of Fame. And then EJ the DJ, he had drops from every major artist being on college radio. And I was like, yo, what? This is what I was missing in my academic career. And the battery came from Chad Law.
Chad Law.
Put the battery on my back to go to school, finish my academic career by going to school for communications.
Yeah.
And from there, shit, I taught myself how to DJ because EJ was like, yo, I get hosting gigs, but if you learn how to DJ and host, at the end of the day, you're gonna win.
Right.
Every time.
Right.
So I taught myself how to DJ. I bought myself an iPad board. I will slide the iPad in the middle.
Right.
2 jog wheels. And I would load up my iPad. I'm like this, I can DJ. Pressing buttons and turning knobs.
Now he said DJ and host. When did you get into the hosting? How'd you learn how to host with the DJing too?
Oh man, if you want the whole story, that comes later. Because hosting didn't come till I was in Charlotte.
Yeah.
I used to talk host, like just introduce people back home.
Yeah.
Because I would do the underground scene. I would do pretty much any rap showcase you can think of. I was a part of it.
Out here in Charlotte?
No, in New York.
Oh, New York.
So I would like bring people out. Hey, coming up on stage. I'm not like hosting a party.
What were some of the showcases you went to?
Oh man, I used to just be a part of this one in Long Island called the Earwax Sessions.
The Earwax Sessions.
Oh man, the Earwax Sessions was.
That's a dope ass name.
Yep, it was the
Earwax Sessions.
Earwax Sessions.
They had to be playing some.
No, we had independent artists on a weekly basis, and I used to be on Desert Storm Radio at the time.
Yeah.
So Clue was my boss, and my direct person was his right hand, which is C's. So I used to do whatever I want. I used to stream wherever I wanted. I used to pretty much take over the station whenever it was appointed.
Yeah.
So Desert Storm Radio in Long Island with DJ Clue name attached to Earwax Sessions.
Yeah.
It was a no-brainer. And then we used to take people to South by Southwest.
Oh.
So hosting parties didn't come till here because I needed to make money.
Right. Yeah.
So that's a whole different. That's not the beginning.
Okay.
The beginning really is college.
Yep.
Getting it together, learning, teaching myself. Because Kid Capri battled this person named Tony Ecstasy.
Kid Capri, one of the best. Shout out to Kid Capri.
Kid Capri battled this one person named Tony Ecstasy. Tony Ecstasy. I'm not gonna say the winner of that battle because it's not my place. I wasn't there at the time.
Yeah.
But Tony Ecstasy introduced me to turntables. And that was my ex-girlfriend, which I still got love for. My ex-girlfriend, her godfather. And he was like, you could come over anytime you want. And he had the turntables in his basement. So I was like, word? Like, he would put a Seventh Daisy Lady on, put something to cover this actual screen, and I'm teaching myself how to beat juggle, beat match, blend, all that with my ears from Tony Ecstasy. Just ears.
What, on wax?
We used Serato old, but we would cover the screen with like a record.
Okay.
So I would use my ears. So now I have to run it back.
He was really going in, trying to like doing it the old school way.
He wanted to make sure I knew how to DJ before I actually touched something like a controller.
Yeah.
Which is a blessing, and I would thank him forever for that.
Yeah. I tell you what, man, like being able to do it that way, because I came to your crib that one time when I first like coming up, started to fuck with you. And I'm be real, man, like true testament, like doing it with the turntables and everything, like it's a whole different like kind of motion. You know what I'm saying? Like the way the whole shit moves and everything. Even when you have it like on sync and everything, it kind of still kind of like jumps around. So, but I mean, that's huge. Yeah, go ahead.
So he taught me how. I'm working at a different oil change spot at this time. And a car hits my car, parked car. My car's parked and the car hits my car off a sand dune. Gives me $1,500. I said, fuck fixing my car. Ended up buying a pair of turntables.
Fuck it.
Got Serato 1 box with a Denon mixer. I got 2 Technique 1200s, which I didn't upgrade until 2 years ago when I had Roxy buy them off of me. Actually, a trade with a little bit of a purchase for the PLXs I have.
Were you using needles at this time, or did you have?
Oh no, I had needles. Oh no. This time, this is over 10 years ago. This is
pre-phase.
This is Serato Scratch Live.
Okay.
SL1 box.
Yeah.
Old, bro. Like,
oh, shit.
The thing is that
educate me, bro.
Think of it like this.
You know, I don't even know what that is. I haven't even used that yet.
Wow. So think of it like this. Before things became completely digital, they were transitioning. So there was old mixers that didn't have Serato in it.
Right.
So you would have to plug a box that two RCAs into the box, and then that had a USB that goes into your laptop. So that box allows you to use Serato. The mixer didn't have Serato. So you would need Serato 12-inch records, and you would need a needle, and you would need that box in order to operate Scratch Live. Period. Okay. Period. Whatever was on the mixer, if there was no effects, there's no effects. There's nothing. If it was just two, that was all it was.
That's it.
So I would taught myself on the first generation of digital stuff. So it wasn't complete records,
right?
But it was the first, the first of it.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Close enough, man.
It's close enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Me DJing. Period. I'll be 34 this year. Started when I was 21. Yeah. So I'm over 10 years in.
I tell you what, man, you're doing it, and I want to ask you this question, right? Because
that's what we're here for.
You know, I'm gonna call this like hyper humble, right? You know, because when I like from what I've seen you and some of the other DJs out here. I think you're one of the best ones when it comes to creating an atmosphere, right? And I think, you know, that's one of the things I read that you put in your bio and everything, and being able to create atmosphere is everything. So for you, I mean, do you think you're the best out here at creating an atmosphere, or are you gonna give credit to somebody else and make somebody else up and tell you, like, you know what I mean, they're the best at creating atmosphere? Like, what you think?
It's not that I'm the best. Nah, there's a lot of talented in the people out here. I'm not gonna take that away from nobody. And I'm not gonna lie, Charlotte taught me how to interact with people.
Right.
When I was back home, there was always a host because I was doing independent showcases. Wasn't doing parties. I didn't have to talk. All I had to do was drop and play music in between. Yep. And there would be a small concert effect, but it'd only be 10 minutes. So I'm just saying, yeah for 10 minutes versus 4 hours. Yeah. So it's a big difference.
Yeah.
So I do have to give kudos to my mentor, which is DJ Ingenious.
Yep.
I'm never going to take that away.
Yep.
He's the one that taught me how to talk on the mic.
Yeah.
So when it comes to creating atmosphere, I learned from him how to create an atmosphere.
Yeah.
Another person I have to say who's amazing, excuse me, at creating atmosphere is Sporty Odie.
Sporty Odie. Yeah.
Now, Sport.
I've actually never seen him live though. Like, you know.
Well, I was blessed pre-COVID to see him work more than once and work with him on occasion. There's something about him knowing how to read a crowd. He might not be good at song selection because sometimes he wants to jump around based on beat per minute.
Yeah.
Well, touche, whatever. But there's something about the way he controls the crowd by stopping, displaying a story in a matter of a couple of seconds, make you feel like, wow, and then have the DJ drop a song that goes with that feeling.
Yeah.
Is what makes a party memorable. That's what creates the experience. There's two more people I want to mention. Chewy.
Chewy, my guy.
I don't know if you noticed, I only mentioned one DJ so far.
I was gonna say, because
because when you're creating
some of the hosts, you mentioned some hosts.
It's more hosting.
Yeah.
The DJ can create a vibe. But if you're not playing the right songs, you have to talk in order to create your vibe.
Right.
And that's what the party is all about. The party is about creating experience. So when you can do both, that's what makes you that guy. That's why you've given me those accolades. But when it comes to Chewy learned how to DJ. So I have to put him in the bracket as, he can DJ.
So he was hosting first.
Oh yeah.
You know, I knew that because he DJ'd at Explicit a few times.
Yeah, no. When he got hired for Young Blue, he had to learn.
Okay.
He became Young Blue's DJ and of course his host.
I got you.
So he had to learn.
That's what.
And putting you through that grit makes him even respect even more because he's been doing radio forever and he could have learned whenever.
Right.
but he got the opportunity to really narrow in on it.
Yeah.
And he might not be the best, but he could literally talk his way through.
Yeah.
And he's knowledgeable in the equipment, so he can make it work.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised when I see him DJing because I didn't know him as a DJ. But when he showed up and was DJing that sometime, I was like, man, I was like, all right, but I just didn't know. But yeah. But who
what's
else?
crazy is Mario.
Mike Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario taught me energy. Ingenious and Sport taught me story. Mario taught me energy.
For our viewers, explain
Mario
the difference. Explain the difference for our viewers. Story versus energy.
A story is putting you somewhere, and the energy is like, it don't matter what you say. It's like, whoa, like Trap do it, like salute Trap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trap's the man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the DJ and hosting, salute Trap, salute Be Easy. He do it. Salute 48 Reed.
Yeah.
They do it. A little bit of J-Lo, a little wavy. You know what I'm saying? They do it. But that originates with Mario and a little bit of Be Easy.
Right.
That yelling. Oh, nah. We go, fuck that. Take a shot. Whose birthday is it? Ah!
Yeah.
What we doing? Like, you know that. Hey, what we doing? Hey! Like,
sometimes I feel like that's all I hear though in some parties. Like I don't hear both sides, like the storytelling and the energy.
But that's what's parties lack, and that's a totally different conversation based on what we're talking about. That's another. That's going a different route. I just have to give you as Mario. I mentioned Be Easy. I mentioned 48. It's one bonus person though. He's not even from Charlotte.
Yeah,
he's from Raleigh. His name is Neiman Marcus. That's what I'm gonna leave it off with.
I've heard of that name before.
He was explicit when we were working a couple times. He became with Bad Habits.
Neiman.
Neiman.
He's not a he's not a DJ?
No, the host, Neiman. Neiman, tall guy, Neiman. I'm talking about Neiman. Neiman, Ingenious, and Sport know how to create a story. Chewy knows how to dabble in both because he had the preset. He got his own like little alley oops and segues. And Mario's just pure energy. Like you go to any Mario party, you're gonna have a great time because no matter what, he gonna force it. He's gonna even if you don't feel it, pause, no Diddy, he gonna force it. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna force the energy.
It's funny. You said the no Diddy thing.
Yeah,
that's the
pause. No homo. No Diddy.
That's the new shit now.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, you fucked up, man.
Yeah, man. He was my idol, but at the same time, I still take his principles.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyways,
you put him in your bio.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I still take his principles.
You got to update it now, or you don't matter?
Nah, I'm not gonna update it because his principles mean right. It's just whatever he do, he just like R. Kelly, man. Music's there, but what he do is what he do. I'm still gonna listen to the music because the music never gonna die.
All right. Pause. Has anyone ever told you to like cut an R. Kelly track yet since you've been? Since it happened?
I play bump and grind all the time. And like, half the crowd go, half the crowd go, boo.
Really?
Yeah. Man. I don't care. It's about the experience of everybody. So even if you said boo, you had an experience.
Damn.
It's not the party wasn't whack,
right?
But it's like nah, like you don't want to sing the song. Okay, fine. Yeah. But then half the other room was like, my mind telling me no. The whole half the room.
Man, I was doing this private party one time in Atlanta. Stu had a condo from Chicago though, so like there was like really felt some type of way about it. But y'all, I had it on, and then I forgot what the fuck I was playing. I think I was playing like some Ignition or some shit, cause a little bit older crowd. But I had it on, and they was like, "Yo, we don't listen to R. Kelly." I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "All right." Kind of casually blew it up. I was like, "I'm gonna mix it out." Yo, I'm thinking I'm gonna mix it out, wait for the shit to, what I mean? I'm not just gonna crash it. He was like, "Nah, cut it off now." I was like, "All right, let me just find some shit."
Well, that's a private party. Of course, you're gonna. Yeah. In a club, nutty. It's about creating an experience, and that's what I've learned in Charlotte. And I've gone back to other cities like Miami, going on vacation or whatever. Yeah. Out of the country, Colombia, and I've been taking those principles. Atlanta, especially too during COVID, and just applied them. I recollect. I haven't been back home since I left, but I recollect of the old parties.
You haven't been back to New York at all?
No,
not once. Not even
all my extended family I mean, it's there. No, it's there. My immediate family is here.
Okay.
And they're a little older, so I'd rather be closer to them.
Yeah.
I could take a trip, but it's not the same.
I don't go up too often either. I haven't been back since like 2022, I think. But
yeah,
for weddings and shit like that.
Yeah,
you know what I
mean. I was always in the middle. I have cousins that are super older than me, and I got cousins that are super younger than me.
Right.
So whatever they got going on, they gotta call me because I got so many goals and things I gotta finish. I'm not worried about that shit.
I feel you.
I love my family, but they're waiting for me to make it.
You gotta stay down here and grind, man. This is where you're working at. You know what I'm saying? So I feel the same way. Like, I got my grandmother's the one who raised me and everything, and she's back home. And I haven't been up there in a while to go visit her, but I'd be so laser focused. You know what I'm saying, on everything I'm doing, grinding, like working, DJing.
Just came back from Dubai, bro. Of course,
yeah.
of course. Yeah. Like you focus. You get, and that's on business and pleasure a little bit there too. But still, like. Kudos, man. Like I said, but this is you got your shit in motion.
Yeah,
and that's all that matters.
Appreciate you, man. So I want to get back to your work with Ingenious. You know what I'm saying? Because you talked about him a lot. Tell us more about like everything you was doing for him. Because you stressed it to me, like as far as like the things I'm doing, trying to come up and everything, and you kind of talk about your stories with him as an example. You know what I'm saying? So tell like our audience about. So, like some of the real work you had to do with him to really grind it out and like get to where you at now.
So, I mentioned earlier that I have no ties here.
Right.
I have no roots here. I don't know a fly on the wall. I didn't go to college out here. Nothing. I didn't know nobody. So, when I was dating my ex, we used to come down here and visit my sister. She came and lived down here for 10 years. That's how I even decided to even start of Charlotte, even coming down here. And we're Puerto Rican, so she never really went to no hip hop parties or no black clubs or anything like that. She goes to the Spanish parties. So my ex found Ingenious. And we go to his parties at 935 at the time.
935. Is that still
which
open?
is the old Club Superstar. I mean, which is Club Superstars now.
I haven't been to Superstars yet, man.
But I go over there, I meet him, and I'm telling him, yo, my sister lives down here. I don't got nobody down here. I'm about to move down here in a couple, like, next 2 years or so. I should finish school.
Right.
Is there any way you can get me in the phone? I was like, yeah, just keep in contact with me. So every couple months or so, I'll just chime in. Yo, I'm going to go see my sister. Maybe not be able to go right away, but at least just chime in. And we always kept in contact. So when I came down here, my mom lives in Waxhaw.
Right.
Waxhaw is about 45 minutes outside of Charlotte. Similar to here, a little bit farther though.
It's pretty much where you live at now, right? Kind of out that way. Or?
Well, it's in that direction, but I'm 25 minutes versus 45 minutes.
Gotcha. Okay.
She lives in Waxhaw. She tells me to come. I'm having me and my girl break up. We're having some financial issues. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. I end up going back home. I had to pretty much put my head down, put my dick between my legs, and be like, fuck, I gotta go live back with my parents. I tell him I'm living in Waxhaw, and I'm like, yo, what do I gotta do? He's like, you just gotta show up, man. I gotta start meeting everybody, and just slowly get you in the fold.
What year is this?
This is end of 2017.
Okay.
He's like, yo, bro, you into radio, right? All right, cool. DJ Eastside is in the city, and he's going to do a radio interview with Schoolie when Mario the Mic Man was on Streets 103.3.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, go meet Sud. Okay. I'm like, this is my second week here. I'm like, whoa, word? Dope. Oh, by the way, you can go with him to the trap, Pretty Girls Love Trap concert. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, all right, by the way, I'm going to be at Stash House on Sundays.
Stash House.
And he's like, yo, all right, yo, just come through. I'm going to be at Firehouse on Saturdays. Just come through.
Yep.
He's going to be at SMG on Friday. Just come through. SMG was in the epicenter at the time. And he just kept telling me to come through. And I just showed up. It was weird because I had no rent. I was with my mom's house. I didn't have to pay nothing at the time.
Right.
And I'm working at UPS at 3:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Get out at 10:30 in the morning.
Yep.
That graveyard first shift. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go to the club, meet Ingenious, don't drink, help him set him up, help him break down, and listen to him. And he just said every time he said me to come out, I'm just like, all right, cool, I'll come out. I have no friends.
Yeah.
I'm calling my friends back at home. I'm starting my radio station out here. I'm trying to start up a bunch of things just to get myself acclimated. Redoing my website. I'm trying to just do a bunch of shit. And I don't know nobody.
Starting from ground zero, getting out the mud, man.
Out the mud. But at the same time, I don't know nobody.
Uh-huh.
So he's like, just come on. And all of a sudden one day he's like, yo, bring a laptop. And I'm like, okay. And he had me open when he's the opener.
Who was he opening for?
Sean Nice at Stash House.
Oh, Sean Nice.
So he supposed to DJ from 4 to 10. And he's like, fuck that. Nobody. He opens at 4. Nobody's there at 4. He's like, you want to DJ from 4 to 6? I'm like, fuck it. Yeah, I want to DJ. Yeah. He's like, yo, you mind if I use your stuff? Because I'm set up.
Yeah.
Because instead of break, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck it. I don't care. I'm just trying to get my feet wet. Bro, I used to DJ for free at Stash House every Sunday.
So he was picking up your equipment and going and he was. You said he was using your equipment, or you were set
my
up,
equipment. My equipment.
You were still using the turntables back then, or?
Yeah, one turntable, and then if I had to, and if anything, it was 2 hours. I would break down mine, put his up, and then walk up, bring my stuff to the car, and come right back in. If one or the other.
Yeah.
And then from there, he's like, come to Firehouse.
Yeah.
And then I met Chewy at Firehouse. And then I started doing Mondays at Firehouse.
Firehouse is dope.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I told him I worked at Perfections. Because I never even told you I only told you the beginning. That's what you asked for. I didn't give you the middle and all that stuff and what I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I worked at Perfections. Same analogy. Gully, I mentioned his name earlier.
Yeah.
I used to go open up for him. I took the same analogy with Ingenious. Go open up for the opener.
Mm-hmm.
And just one thing led to another. One door led to another door. That's when Onyx came in. He used to work at Onyx. He was probably one of the best DJs at Onyx at the time. He used to run $2 Tuesdays. When it was $2 Tuesdays, when it was the whole club with packed out, Mario on the mic, him DJ'd. It was crazy. Those days were nuts. I used to look at this shit like, yo, Charlotte is different. Like, wow.
Who's doing Tuesday now?
Salute Suede, but it's not the same.
Nah.
The essence is not the same. We're bringing it back, though. Salute Carlos as he's doing his thing out there right now. I'm glad to be a part of this regime.
Yeah. Is it like a change of promoters that they're doing?
The management is stepping up.
Yeah.
That's all. Management is stepping up. They're doing their thing. I'm just like I said, I'm happy to be a part of this new regime. Because I wasn't there for 2 years when they had another manager.
Right.
We're not even gonna talk about. I ain't gonna give him no time.
That nigga name shall not be mentioned. Gets no airtime on this motherfucking podcast.
Nope, none whatsoever. But Ingenious, no homo. I love him. No Diddy. I love him. That's the big brother I needed. You know what I'm saying? Never had kind of vibe.
Yeah. And
he got me acclimated. So he just between all my blends, he would literally listen to me like, yo, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. You suck. Like he would tell me while I'm DJing, you suck. Get your shit together. Focus.
Yeah.
And imagine, I don't even tell you that much. Imagine someone telling you every song. Like, no, you got a 30-minute set and he's sitting with you. Nah, get the shit together. No, that shit sucked.
Yeah.
No, it's too fast. You're going to stay in the pocket. Stop jumping around. Stop
Yeah.
scrambling. Stop
Yeah.
letting the song for fucking finish. Like there was times I was like, because I never did parties.
Yeah.
Remember, I did parties here.
Yeah.
So I used to say I did strip club because strip clubbing is different.
Mm-hmm.
Playing the song out, getting the songs, get their rocks off, and saying a little bit here and there, having the host really talk to shit.
Yeah.
It's not the same. You have your host. When I came to Onyx, I had to host and DJ.
Yeah.
Different monster. I heard all the shit that I was like, oh shit. Oh, they said that window shopping back home. All right, cool. Oh, they said no broke doors back home. All right, cool. They said, oh, you want to watch TV? You want to watch porn? You can watch the shit at home. You got it from the ass. They said that shit at home. Oh, I'm like all this shit they said at home. Like, I was just trying to remember what they said at home. So it was different.
Yeah.
Different animal. Different. Parties is different. You got to be more cool, more suave. I hated the DJs back home that said, "Where the single ladies at?
Yeah.
If you making more than 500,000, man, put some noise." And nobody makes some noise. You got 100,000, make some noise. Nobody makes some noise. You got 60,000. Woo! Everybody makes some noise.
Yeah.
Like I hated those.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated it. But in the Latin world, it sound good.
Yeah.
In the Latin world, sound good.
Yeah.
Hola, mujeres solteras. That's all the single ladies. Oh, it sound good. Like, it sound good.
Uh-huh.
But when you say it in English, it sounds so, don't have no flavor. It got no nothing.
Yeah.
So, learning the story that Ingenious does, that Sport does, that shit is that separates. That's why I won't even talk sometimes. I was like, you know what? I'm going to let the music talk.
Yeah.
Because there's no one in here. I don't even want to even do that to y'all.
Right.
Because it's too much energy.
Yeah.
For like 4 people, sometimes you need 4,000 people to be like, because if you didn't get it, the next person around you got it, and then it feeds.
Yeah.
So
I could definitely feel that.
yeah, it's a lot of little things
Mhm.
to this. It's mastering the little things.
Yeah.
And if not, you're a jack of all trades, master of none, then that means you kind of got it, but you're not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
Once you mastered one thing, then you're there. Then you go to the next thing. Then you go to the next thing. You become a master at everything.
Facts. Shout out to Ingenious, man. The first time I saw Ingenious was at Explicit. He was doing that when I first started working there. But yeah, the Bad Habits. That's the name of his crew, right? Is he still running with that? Bad Habits?
Yes, it is. Him and Mike
Yeah.
Grant.
Yep.
Salute both of them. They're the one that put me in the fold when I went to Explicit. That's how I got Saturdays there.
Yeah, definitely.
Mike brings out all the females. He's the man.
Mm-hmm.
And Ingenious just knows how to really create. That's what I'm saying. It's creating that vibe. It's Mike Grant.
Does he own? Is he one of the owners of Eden?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they're both.
Yeah, I know.
They both are.
Yeah, I've heard about Ingenious doing the thing at Eden, but I've heard that name Mike before from people that work there or formerly used to work there.
Yeah, he's the other half of One Bad Habits. They have
Word.
a party at Hive, and they're part owners of Eden.
Okay.
So, yeah, they doing their thing, man. They doing that. I'm blessed to be around people that are making moves.
Yeah.
And consistently don't want to be in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Things move at its own pace. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it feels. Actually, no. I learned this actually the other day, which was really good. Days are long, but years are short.
Facts.
So, yeah, it comes. You know what I'm saying? It comes to you when it comes to you.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna move fast, but at the same time, it doesn't move as fast as you think it's gonna move.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta put your time in. You gotta work, and I'm blessed to be around people that work. And don't get me wrong though, you from up top,
right?
The energy, you want to move faster when you're up there.
Yeah.
Out here, being down here, people slow. So when you're around some get money motherfuckers and people that want to have ambitious goals, you just gotta keep them close.
Yeah.
You have to, because you're just as good as the people you keep around you.
Definitely got to be able to tap in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's, I listen to it a lot of times, like when you told me to like come around and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like definitely, learn,
Well, I tell you to come around because that's what I did.
Yeah.
I was a fly on the wall for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 years. It sounded short. No, it wasn't like, oh, I just met him. No, it was months.
Right.
Remember, I'm only outside once a week per gig. And there's different people, and I don't know nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So people are not going to recognize me till 6 months later.
Right.
They're not going to pay attention until 3 months. Like, wait, I've seen you a couple of times.
Yeah.
And you're the only light, white, bright Puerto Rican in here.
Right.
So who are you? Like, and you're not even drinking. So I look like the cops at some point or security. Because I'm not drinking because I'm going to work.
Mm-hmm.
So people are not even being friendly to me. Like, whoa, no, they're looking at me like, who are you? Like, you don't even look approachable. Nah, I'm here to learn. Like, I'm not here to fuck around. Period.
Yeah.
I'm here to really strap my boots and be like, you know what? This is what y'all like. Cool. I'm gonna learn it and do everything I can to be around talented people to learn the right way. And honestly, not be around people that are like haters, because city's kind of shady. Like they it's light shade. You know what I'm saying? It's not direct shade. It's like, oh yeah, they don't want to see you doing better than them.
Niggas, a lot of people definitely throw shade. We never got to get into all that, but yeah, definitely.
No, but just no disrespect to anybody, but I've taken some people's jobs. And some people, even the young boys, I love them. They're taking my job. You know what I'm saying? This is one of them type of environments that if you're not staying relevant, which was a mantra back in my day, if you don't stay relevant, you're not going to be anybody in this game.
Facts. So your logo, a peep.
Stay relevant. That's why I love radio.
Yeah. So tell us about that. The 102.5 the block. Like, how'd you?
So my college. It's all college. I'm in communications. I'm doing college radio. There's a point in my life where I'm the college program director as my work study and internship.
Okay.
I'm running my college radio station. Like, it saved my academic career. Everything that has to deal with understanding of what a mix show is and how to create a proper mix show, understanding how to even do an on-air show prep. Like, I just had a talk, which is, what's today's day? April 22nd. I had a talk with one of my corporate mentors. His name is Jerome Ford. I'm like, how you do a show prep? And I was taught show prep 10 years ago. I graduated when I was 26, 8 years ago. And he refreshed my mind of everything I already know. And when it comes to putting it all together to make it make sense, they didn't want to hire me to be on air because my air check wasn't correct to their standards.
Air check, what do you mean?
Air check is an audio resume. It wasn't good enough.
What goes on an audio resume? Like what does that?
Well, your breaks, your breaks, your storytelling, how you have to literally deliver how you would be on air.
Oh, it's like what you showed me before, like that 15-minute. I think you showed me.
Well, like the 2 minutes, but it's like me doing my breaks, how I would sound.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
And it wasn't right at the time, so I can't get hired for be on air. Board air operator, the job is currently filled.
Yeah.
So the production. Excuse me. The program director, salute Uzi, Jeff Anderson. He's like, yo, get into promotions. Get into promotions and I'll work you in the fold. It's gonna take some time. This is 2018. And then COVID hits. So now I'm waiting. Remember 2017, I'm trying to get on. 2018, I get an interview, said no, denied on both occasions, both positions. 2019 comes around. Right before COVID, I meet the promotions director, which is Gervais Jano. He sees I'm working. He follows me on Instagram. I'm dating this girl at the time. I bump into him in the street. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? I need a job. I need to get in this motherfucker. Like, come on. He's like, I got you. When I get my job, I can get you a job. I promise. And 2021.
Yeah.
4 years. I'll never forget this. 4 years to get an entry-level position. I'm like, yo, finally I get a job. Cool. I'm grinding. But the job don't pay nothing. Radio only pays when you're full-time and you only can have one kid and possibly a wife. Well, the other way around. A wife and a possible kid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You only can have one. You know what I'm saying? You can't have more than one kid. Otherwise, you need
some other shit on the side.
You need way more than something else on the other side.
I feel that.
But when you love what you do, you don't feel like it's work.
Facts.
So running an operation like a radio station is the dream. Being able to be on air, having a time frame where I'm the man. A time frame. Not a long time, but a time frame. And being able to be a production director, a promotions director, or a program director. That's the cream of the crop. Program operations manager. That's the job. You know what I'm saying? That at least I want.
Right.
It's just hard as fuck.
So
because people don't leave those jobs, and I don't want to take Uzi's job. I gotta wait till he retires. So it's like,
I got you.
So it's a lot of moving around, a lot of moving parts. You have to go to the job or wait it out. And waiting is a long fucking time. Yeah. As you can see with me, just to get a position.
4 years.
To get an entry level.
Yeah.
Because I'm working at UPS.
It's persistence, bro.
The grind, it doesn't stop.
Doesn't.
And if this is your dream, this is what you want, it's not about immediate gratification.
Nope.
You have to be able to go for it, not get paid for it, do everything you can for it.
Produce.
And the money will always be there. Like, the money will come. Right. You just can't spend it the way you're supposed to, maybe, the way you want to. Excuse me, not the way you're supposed to. You might not spend it the way you want to.
Right.
But it will be there for what you're supposed to have it. You'll be able to feed yourself. You'll be able to put gas in your car. But can you go out every weekend? No. But I go out every weekend because I'm a DJ. So it's what you really want in life.
Yeah.
And I believe in manifestation. So I didn't write down my goals between 30 and 35. I wrote it up to 30, and then I wrote it up to 40. So I'm in that weird position in my life since I believe in vision boards. I believe in journaling, writing things down. You came to my house, we saw my whiteboard. Those things don't move. Like, I put it up, and that's what's to stay there, and I look at that every day.
So it's been a minute since I've been in your crib. I've only been there twice. You're doing a lot of clubs right now. You're doing the radio, but like, what are some like big goals that you're working on right now? Some things that, like, what are some major milestones for HD right now? What's the next big thing?
Improving my digital presence so I can get international gigs.
International gigs?
Yes. So I don't want to be a DJ that just DJs in Charlotte.
You spend a lot of time in Colombia, man. Costa Rica. I peep. I see what you're doing. You and Ingenious be going down there. So
we get into Cartagena in October for the first time, and now we're going to Medellin in May. So
May?
Yeah. So me personally, like I said, I come from a big city. I come from different cultures. I'm Caribbean. I'm Puerto Rican. I come from a lot of dancing, a lot of high energy. When it came to the South, no disrespect, but the culture down here is very American. So the bounce and just twerk, there's no other culture besides American culture. There's no Spanish, no Jamaican. You have to go to the niche. It's niches. It's like, oh, I gotta go to Tropics, or back in the day, I gotta go to Crystals to go get reggae, or I gotta go to Safari nowadays to go get reggae music. And it's just nothing but reggae and Afrobeat. Like, you don't get nothing else. You might get a flair of hip hop. You might get a flair of house music, but you're not getting it. Latin parties out here are the only parties that do complete open format, but you don't got enough mixture. Like back home, you got white people going to Spanish parties. You got black people going to Spanish parties. You got Chinese people going to Spanish parties.
The range is wide. The range is way wider up top.
But I'm saying they know this
hip hop parties.
Yeah, like hip hop, but a Latin party plays everything. That's what I've noticed more than anything.
Yep, I went to Pacao one
They'll
time.
play
We
house
closed early at Explicit. I went to
salsa,
Pacao to play some shit.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they play hip hop. Like Jay-Z will pop on out of nowhere.
Have you been trying to get on that Pacao? Like DJ over there?
I DJed at Pacao once. I DJed at Pacao once. Salute Masacre Massacre. Masacre is the man.
Mm-hmm.
No homo. I love him. He's the shit. But it's a very hard place to get into. They're very
Yeah, they're always busy.
It's not that they're always busy. They're very
structured, organized,
loyal to their. They're very loyal to their DJs.
They must pay them well.
Not even about paying them well. Like who they work with is who they work with. Relationships. So to get in that fold, I would have to stop working. If that makes sense.
I feel you, yeah.
I would have to kind of redo what I did with Ingenious.
Yeah.
I would have to coattail my soccer every fucking day.
Yo, so why not start your own party? Your own Latin party?
My Latin party wouldn't be the average Latin party.
What do you mean? Why not?
Because I love salsa. I love merengue. I love bachata.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not playing tropical music in my parties. And that brings a different demographic. It brings an older crowd. It brings a beer drinker crowd.
I feel you.
They want to dance and drink beer.
Just want the younger crowd.
And it's cool. You might get the door. You know what I'm saying? Door money, which is fine. Door money is always good money.
No VIP money though.
It's not even VIP money. It's just the crowd. I personally don't want to party with my parents right now. I'm not at that age where I want to party with my parents. So mine which Dominicans would call it chipeo. What would be mine? Right. It's more of a reggaeton, which is like Afrobeat reggae. Mm-hmm. It'll be dembo. Maybe merengue, like a little bit of típico. Mm-hmm. And there'll be more house. It'll be like it'll be, and then I'll go into Jersey Club.
Yeah.
And then I'll go into a hip hop party, like right in that. Mm-hmm. And then I'll go back into dancing, high energy. So it'll just be different. Like I'm actually excited to go to this. I have to go on Sunday to La Única.
Yo. So is that DTF? So yeah.
Salute to them, Jamil.
Landon? Met Landon.
You know Landon. I know Jamil.
So I met Landon because he was doing Explicit. I don't know if I think he did it this past weekend too. But he's doing Explicit on Fridays.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know. I can't remember the DJ he had there. I didn't catch his name. It was the weekend after I DJed there the last time. So last Friday, this time that we're recording now. But haven't had a good turnout yet, but I don't know what it is. I don't think it's because it's explicit, but I don't know what it is. But I know I haven't been to his party at La Única, but I'm sure it should be lit. I think I seen some videos and shit.
Well, Banco, salute my guy Banco. Mm-hmm. Banco's the real plug for me. Mm-hmm. Jamel's cool. He's the promoter. Mm-hmm. But DJ Banco is like, yo, I want you in rotation. And he's been to my crib. Yeah. He did the dojo sessions. He's been through it. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, nah. He seen me at Bocao. And I just got the music the same day. Yeah. And I DJ'd it. He's like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. He's like, just learn this shit and you're going to be one of them. Mm-hmm. And that's all it is. It's just about sitting down with it and being knowledgeable. Because I play hip-hop music. Like, I'm Puerto Rican, but I haven't played half of what I'm supposed to be playing part of my culture.
Yeah. I see you try to go in a little bit though, like I crew and explicit every now and then, but I think
two songs ain't nothing. What's
you do more than 2 songs, but maybe you do like a little set.
No, I do 3 songs at most. Because
3, 4, 5.
No. I just know my crowd. Yeah, and I know the songs that play on TikTok. So I got them in my to-go-to crate. Like it's like this song. They know these songs. Yeah. So I'm gonna throw them in there to throw them off. Yeah. It's like, oh shit, he plays some. Oh shit! And all of a sudden, I'm not. Now I'm going right back into it.
Speaking of TikTok, all this shit that's coming out on TikTok now. What's your opinion on like playing and keeping up with the music now that's coming out on TikTok all this shit that's coming out, like staying on top of the shit that's hot versus how it used to be and all that. Like,
Well, to touch on what you asked before, what's new? What's new on my agenda? And I said digital presence.
Yeah.
I suck at TikTok.
Yeah.
I learned what's TikTok from the youngest person that comes up to me and be like, "Oh, you heard that song on TikTok?"
Are you on it? I haven't.
I'm on it,
yet, but
I'm not on it.
right. You don't really post.
I'm supposed to be on it, but I'm not on it the way I'm supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, not the way I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
That Get In With Me by Boss Man D-Lo. That shit came out on TikTok, right? That blew up on TikTok.
Well,
from what I hear.
Think about it like this. Anybody that got a meme to a song has a potential to blow up.
I haven't. It was a challenge or a meme. I haven't seen it. I just, I peeped the song. Niggas came up to me and requested it every now and then. But when people first started asking me like Boss Man D-Lo, I'm like, what the fuck is Boss Man D-Lo? And I had heard the song before. Because a lot of these new songs that come out now, you hear the song and you hear it, you groove into it, but you don't know who the hell it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it was for me when it was Soak City. Left, right, let me see you do it.
Yeah, that shit goes fucking
I didn't know the
hard,
name of the guy. I didn't know anything about that shit.
Yeah.
All I knew was left, right.
Yep.
That's all I knew. So when I seen the song, when I heard the song, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I'm hearing the song. What the fuck is this? And I was saying, it goes, left, right. Oh, I know this song. That's the only part I knew, though.
Yeah.
And that's the issue with this generation.
You're right.
So to touch your topic on how I feel about TikTok, if you don't got something in 15 seconds, you're not going to make it as an artist.
15 seconds only.
TikTok has killed the generation coming up.
Mm-hmm.
We can't even get past a 2-minute and 30-second song nowadays because the attention span is not there.
Right.
Think of it like this. You got kids saying, hey, can you play this song from YouTube? It's TikTok mashup 146.
Yeah.
The fuck is one TikTok mashup?
Yeah.
I have to download this. No, I have to listen to this. I have to download this.
Yeah.
Because they know every 10-second dance. And it goes and they're just doing their dances right after it.
It's not even like a real song.
It's not even a song.
Edit.
It's a beyond an edit. It's a rendition of all the TikToks you could think of in one file.
You've actually had someone
yes.
like at a gig or like
not a club, a private gig.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We need a 15-minute break.
Yeah. All right.
We're gonna come right back. I did right.
Yeah. Back to it.
A little indulge in the Marley campaign for a second.
Exactly, for a little bit.
Just for a second.
Take a few laps.
Just a few laps. Yeah, a few laps.
Yeah, So yeah, man. We're talking about a couple things, the Latin scene. But one thing that we haven't gotten into yet, I don't know if you got more to say on that other stuff, but
I go on a little rant.
Yeah.
I don't even We just talk partake. I don't even know where we go from there. We just start off brand new.
Let's talk about cruise days.
Cruise.
Ain't this what they been waiting for? You ready? Corona Tuesday, baby. Tycoon, what we doing? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like that. To the matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the bench. You see the camera go crazy. Cuz locked on wrist. You see the camera go crazy. Nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she tryna bless
for leaving the club, we ain't stopping at no lights. What? You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price. Left wrist on frost, look like a bag of ice. I'm driving the Bentley Bentayga like I don't love my life. I'm in that thing shifting, and I'm lane switch. Bitches big, so I'm still straight. And on niggas ass like Blake Griffin. He keep talking, bro, gon' leave his face missing. Baby's all white, these ain't all Rachi. Bad bitch, 50 flow, he ain't hibachi. I got 10 missed calls, all my bitches mad at me. Valet Park Designer District, I'm going straight to gallery. Drugs feeling y'all, phone ringing y'all, niggas hating y'all, jury cleaning y'all, drugs feeling y'all, phone ringing y'all, niggas hating y'all, jury cleaning y'all. I was bad at fucking school, now I'm trying to dodge a city. Just walk out the lavish store, pay a shoe, $12.50. You wanna boss up your life?
Oh,
So
man.
let's talk about how, because I'll be honest, the first time I ever seen you, because we didn't meet then, but the first time I ever seen you ever was at Crew.
Okay.
It's a few years ago. I know you've been there for a while.
Okay.
You know, you was doing your thing, and there was like a few tracks from that time, like "Pop That Shit"
Okay.
by Juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that old one. I don't even hear that one too much, but like that kind of era. I think I heard you play that track, and I Shazammed it then. But that was the first time I had seen you. So tell us about how you got into Crew, how you formed a relationship with Meech, right? The owner of Crew. Big Meech.
Huh.
Tell us about that relationship and how you got into that, and you know how you've been doing your thing there for a while now.
All right. So salute Kuda.
Kuda.
Unlinkable Kuda.
Yeah.
Salute Kobe. Follow Kobe.
Yeah. Someone gave me a big gem on Kuda that I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you about it later, but big shout out to Kuda, yeah. But yeah, go ahead.
Salute to them guys. They said, yo, H, the owner, Meech, Big Meech, he's looking for a DJ for his off days. It's a grand opening. Come through. If he likes you, y'all two figure it out. Shit came through. Told him what day I'm free.
Yeah.
And we've been linked up ever since. Like, no homo. I love that, man. No homo. He's taking care of me during the pandemic.
Yeah. Were they open during the pandemic?
Yes,
They were.
because they were a restaurant.
That was a cheat code back then.
Cheat code. So he had the restaurant license. He could sell a certain amount of liquor. We stayed open. He paid my bills and allowed me to work. You know, I was working 2 days there. It was Tuesdays and Sundays at the time.
Mm-hmm. You was doing both days?
At the time.
Okay.
It was he learned, we learned, we built a relationship. We went and had ups and downs. There was a day where he took me off. He's like, yo, I want you to do a different day. He said, nah, fuck that, DJ. I need you back on this day. It was just Tuesdays. And we've always had a great understanding. We've always been able to have open communication.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the root of our relationship. He can say something to me and I'm not going to be like, yo, fuck you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, he can show a tad bit of emotion and I'm not going to be like, oh, go fuck yourself. I'm never going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm let him talk. He going to let me talk. And we figure it out. And there's just always a mutual understanding of keeping the place open and keeping the place.
They're open every day, yo.
And they are open every day.
And I think they have a DJ every day, yo.
They have a DJ every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Shouts out to Meech, yo. I fuck with that.
Yeah,
that's hard to do.
The only promoters that's really there is Kuda and Kobe, which is Mondays and Thursdays. I have Tuesdays. CA has Wednesdays. We are in-house DJs. Fats, fantastic. We call him Fats. He has, I believe, Fridays and Saturdays during the day.
I saw J-Lo there one time DJing.
Well, J-Lo was opening up for Easy.
Oh.
And Easy's at the time, or 6:30, are the DJs for Kuda.
Okay.
So J-Lo, he'll be there. Yeah.
Okay,
he's definitely there. He's a New Carolina DJ.
New Carolina.
And you know what I'm saying? Salute to anytime Glock come in the city, they use J-Lo. So J-Lo on the come up. He doing the thing. But yeah, Meech is my guy.
Yeah.
We locked in.
How long they been open?
We're working on 4 years now.
4 years.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there for 3 years.
Yeah.
The whole entire time working on 4.
Yeah.
Only missed maybe 2 days. This will be my 3rd day going to Colombia in May.
Have you been to the cruise in any of the other cities?
Yeah, Atlanta.
In Atlanta?
Atlanta went to a crew. I went on a crew tour.
Which one?
Peter Street, the one in Midtown.
I went to one on Peter Street. It was straight.
Nah, it's
It
a
was cool.
vibe. It's just we just wanted to see them.
It was early in the day when I went though, but yeah, it's a vibe. I think it's a little bit smaller. I think it's smaller than the one in Charlotte.
But the difference is you could partake in the Marley campaign down there, no problem. That's the essence of it. You know what I'm saying?
In Atlanta.
Yeah, you can have a good time. you can have a great time. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the difference.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the brand even comes from. The brand comes from crew being able to hemp lounge.
So you say you did a crew tour. You were DJing.
No, I just did a tour.
You just did a tour.
I just wanted to go see them all because it was during the pandemic.
You should do a crew tour.
Yeah, we already discussed it, but it's got to talk to upper management on that. And salute McKinley, but they don't understand the magnitude of who I am yet. They need me to be like over 100K or something. You know what I'm saying? They need a little more.
Mm-hmm.
My accolades is not enough for these people, and it's okay. I'm just gonna keep growing.
I feel that.
Keep getting bigger and better. That's it.
I feel that. Word. So let's talk about Onyx. Yeah.
I talked about Onyx. I mentioned it before.
No, let's get into it. So, who are some of your favorite dancers over there right now?
Favorite dancers?
Yeah.
Oh,
who you want to give a shout out to?
Oh man,
if you had to bet $500 or whatever amount of money on somebody to do
what am I betting on?
A twerking competition, ass shaking competition.
Oh, those are different questions. Those are different questions, though. You're asking me like 4 different questions in one.
Who you put your money on?
Who's
your favorite?
Who's my favorite? Who put my money on? Different questions.
Yeah.
Like, if I had to put money on somebody to get me money, I'm putting money on Gamo to get me money.
Shout out to Gamo, big fair Gamo.
I'm putting money on Princess. I'm putting money on Hella Thick. To bring me back, like I'm putting money on Milano.
Yeah,
I'm putting money on to bring. So you know what I'm saying, like we making money. I'm putting money on Jada. You know what I'm saying, like if we flipping money and or bringing, you know what I'm saying, like if I'm doing my job and I'm pulling money out and I know who's gonna look out for me, that actually genuinely likes me as a DJ and really helps. Like those girls, you have no idea. Them girls help. Like that's the love of the strip club, being able to have that.
You get a lot of love in there, man. A lot of love. Every time I come in there with you, it's like this nigga's the man when you walk around.
But the thing is that I help my girls.
Yeah, you do.
And the girls that I help, they help me back.
You get a lot of respect in there.
As long as they eat, I know I'm gonna eat because they look out for me. Yeah. And I'm not saying on some like they have to. They do it on some like, nah, like I made a bag tonight. Here, H. I'm like, thank you. I appreciate you. Give me a hug. Thank you. Because that's what we there for. You know what I'm saying? To all of us to make some money.
Yeah.
But if I had to put money to make money, well, I had to put money on 100 Band. She gonna make me some money. I love that girl. She gonna make me some money. There's a couple other ones, but now my favorites is a different story though.
Okay.
Oh no, excuse me. Who I'm gonna put money on that gonna make me some money too though? Chanel. Chanel. Candy Chanel. Candy Chanel. Love them girls, man. All them girls, it's like what I named like at least 10. Yeah. And imagine if they just did $20, like they changed the whole night for me. You know what I'm saying? Like they make me want to work for them. Facts. If that makes sense. Like they make me want to get on that mic and show them love. Like they encourage me because they're gonna look out for me. Yeah. Now some of my favorites don't look out for me because they know I like them. They just be like, "He gonna look at me." He be like, and I'll be
That's
like,
the difference. Yeah.
And I'll be like, And I don't really fraternize with dancers now. Back in the day, I did.
Yeah.
As of right now, I've kind of said myself, I don't really want to be dabbling in the club.
Did you?
Now,
did
no.
you
Now,
with that or something before,
a server, I would talk to a server
Okay,
or a
servers.
bartender.
Strippers.
But strippers.
Nah.
I'm kind of. I did that in the past.
Is it? So you had a bad experience?
No, I had great experiences.
Great
with them.
experience. Okay.
No bad blood with none of them. But the difference is though, I'm just not in that financial bracket to take. Them girls, they pay to look well. That's
Right.
their living.
Right.
If you're not gonna support their living by looking good,
Right.
that's not the woman for you.
Facts.
I like hustle women. Yes, they got hustle spirit,
Mm-hmm.
but they're doing. I've seen it. They're doing a little bit of a lot to get a bag, and that's cool. That's on them. And I have fun with them. They friends and whatever. We fuck around, whatever. I would have some fun. But you would have to change your ways after dealing with me, because I'm not over smacking. You've been there with me, and I have
Right.
I'm not smacking every girl ass in that club, and I'm
Right.
kissing their neck and trying to holler at fuck every single girl there. No,
Right.
there to get some money.
Exactly.
I'm there to change lives. I'm there, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm there to change my life.
Facts.
So in the strip club, that's the only place you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Money flying all over the place. Dope boys is really like, don't give no fuck about their money.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it here. I need that. I could pay some bills and I could change my life with that. Yeah.
So tell us about like the nuances, like or the differences.
I never told you my favorites.
Go ahead, finish. I thought you got into it.
I never said my favorites.
Yeah.
No, I never said my favorites. Now, like the ones I like. All right, I'm just gonna shout out Mermaid, because Mermaid know what time it is.
I remember Mermaid.
I love me some Mermaid. Like Mermaid. Love me some Summer. Summer's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little girl. It's her energy. Her name is Celeste. She work on the weekends. She cool. Like those are some ones that, you know what I'm saying? Like they. You go over there and have a great time. They're my favorites. Mermaids look out for me too, which is a blessing. But yeah, go ahead. Keep going. I just had to reminisce. Salute my girls. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. Nah, like salute Big Joe. She's awesome too. But like,
Facts.
But like, if I missed some of y'all, I'm sorry. Don't beat me up. I will see y'all. I know y'all see this at one point. I'm sorry. Shout
out to the girls at Onyx.
Yeah, nah. And salute Carlos for bringing me back.
Facts. Yeah.
J Mark was pussyfooting. Lou was pussyfooting.
Mm-hmm.
They knew what time it is when it was with me.
Mm-hmm.
I was persistent. They said they had their schedule locked.
Mm-hmm.
I took the slow day. And I'm not to boast, but I came back in December. We're in April. It's only 4 months. And I started with 10 girls. I had 40 the other night.
Mm-hmm.
That means I quadrupled the number, technically.
Yeah.
Technically. That means I brought more money to the business, because they have to pay, you know what I'm saying, to dance.
Mm-hmm.
I've already generated more money since I've been there.
Facts.
And that's my goal. To generate the club some money.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the club make money,
you make money.
I make money.
Facts.
So thank you, Carlos.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Carlos.
Shout out to Carlos. And
shout out to Carlos.
Shout out to everybody over there, yo.
And J Mark doing the thing with me though. J Mark cool, Lou OG. You know what I'm saying? They pussyfooting though. I love them, and I'm gonna say that they were taking their time. Oh, I don't know yet.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, y'all gotta push the gas. And Carlos was the one to push the gas.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody over there though.
Nah,
more than just the girls. I mean, they're running a real smooth operation. I see every time you walk in there, even like the niggas in the front, like security, they be looking you out. It's never a problem with us. You know what I'm saying? Always the girls at the front, like
everybody's tight. Like the new brand, the new regime. That's why I said, but the top of the podcast, I'm blessed to be a part of this new regime. I'm blessed. I'm grateful.
Facts.
My gratitude is endless.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just ready for this summer. Like now this summer is gonna be something that moving forward. No more this pretty much whackness. Everything's gonna change.
Gotcha. So yeah, I was gonna ask about like the difference and the nuances between like when you're in the club, because we talked about it. You kind of tried to explain it last time when I was at Onyx, as far as like how you can interact with the club or the people in the club and the nightclub rather than like at the strip club. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the nightclub, I can't say put the pussy in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's different. It's your delivery. I mean, not even delivery. Excuse me. Not better words. What's your verbiage?
Yeah.
High energy is still the same. That's why I said the delivery is still the same.
Mm-hmm. Which one's more fun though for you personally?
I like talking shit.
Yeah.
I can't talk hella shit in a regular club.
Yeah.
I can say where the bottle's at, where the ball is at, what we doing in here, we taking shots or what.
Yeah.
You can say that, but you can't say if you broke, get the fuck out the club.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you want regular people in that club too.
Facts.
You don't want regular people at a strip club. You want people spending money.
Yeah.
You want no broke thoughts at a strip club.
Mm-hmm.
You want no absolutely window shopping at a strip club. You know what I'm saying? You want certain phrases, certain catch things. What makes the strip club the experience? It's not the same as a regular club. Now, what do I like more? To answer your question, I prefer a strip club. My range is different. You could definitely play regular club stuff, but one thing I learned is the pace of a strip club. Unless you're in a market that is generally faster, like example, New York generally faster, Miami generally faster, Chicago generally faster, but places like Houston is not.
Yeah. LA
is not. And that's just from talking to other DJs. I've never been to certain lakes. I've never been to Chicago. But salute my boy 2 times. He's from Chicago. Hear the way he plays extremely fast. It's just a style. There's nothing wrong to it. But when you learn your market, you study your market, you know what they like and what they don't like. And when it comes to a strip club, generally, the person want to get their rocks off to the song they like.
Right.
So if you mix in the song in 1 minute, and now a girl charge you $20 a song, you're losing the essence of the experience.
Yeah.
And it's not that the song is long, because some songs back in the day were super long. They're like 4-minute songs. You still got to get 2 minutes. Maybe 3. Like March Madness, the second verse is mad long. Play that whole shit because they want to hear that last part.
So 2 to 3 minutes minimum. If you're in a strip club spinning,
that's what I recommend. That's
the kind of pace you want to.
Now, it can be fast.
Right.
But let the person get their rocks off. Because that's what you're in a strip club for.
Facts.
It don't matter. You want to hear this at least the hook twice. You want to hear the chorus at least twice. You might not know the second verse because that's not, or it's a new song and I don't even have it.
Yeah. Like
Get In With Me, Boss Man D-Lo starts with the hook, one verse, and then the hook again.
Right.
At least let them, in a regular club, depending on how long your set is, if you're not in and out and ready to talk and bang, 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 like you don't play the whole song in a regular club. It's, you could blend it, you could stop it, slam it, however you do it. You could talk through it. The law of transition, you could transition.
Right.
But when you're in the strip club, you got, most of the time, at least in our market, it's one DJ for the whole fucking night.
The whole night. Yo, you be there for a long time, bro.
It's a work shift. So it's 9 to 4.
That shit is nothing like in the club.
No, it's 2 hours. It's 4 hours versus 8 hours. So it's double the time. It's double the time.
Is it double the money? Keep it real. You gotta give us a number, but is it double the money?
When everybody's looking out for each other, yes.
Yes. Okay.
When everybody's looking out for each other, when everybody's making money together, yes. If I didn't have the love for the girls I named, and I'm sorry for the ones I missed, if I didn't have them, it wouldn't be worth it at all.
Yeah.
Like, I understand the club, so making them money makes me money. Making the club money makes more people come in. So if I can help make the club money, that means I can help the girls get money. So that means keeping people there and or having the experience so fun that they want to come back. And that only comes with people in the building.
Right. They have acts come there sometimes, right? When they come into town? Like rappers and shit like that?
They've had them. Nah, like there was a couple of artists in there not too long ago. Like 2 times was DJing for Flow Rider and Big X.
There was
the
in
Plug. Yeah. They were chilling.
So
Just
flooded.
chilling. Just chilling.
So it's flooded.
I don't know about flooded. I don't know about flooded. Because they came in, it was low. There was no promotion. They came in on some, they had shows in town and they were crossing in. But they know Los.
Right.
So, yeah. Say yes to answer your question, yes.
Do you test any tracks in the strip club? Or like
That's the only place I test tracks.
the strip club?
Yeah.
The new shit?
Yeah.
Is that the best place?
If the girls can dance to it, that means anybody can dance to it. If the girls can vibe to it, that means anybody can vibe to it. If the girls are like, what the fuck is this? Then you know you're not going anywhere with that.
Yeah.
So testing it in lounges and testing it in regular clubs don't make no sense. Quick story.
Okay.
Money Only Mo.
Yes.
Free of Money Only Mo, by the way. Dope Boys.
Dope Boys in this bitch. Yeah. That track.
I was playing that. When was his biggest time? Was beginning of last year, you say? That's when was his time? When Dope Boys was really.
When that shit came out?
Yeah, give or take. When was it?
I think it was more than a year ago. Maybe 2 years ago.
So 2022?
It was like when I first started DJing, low key. Maybe
2022?
I might even say 2021, bro. I could be wrong. You know better than I do.
No. But I'm saying the run then. So how long? Did it start in 2021 or did it end?
Yeah, probably 2022. I mean,
So the beginning of 2023, I'm saying.
Yeah, if niggas still play it now, but I mean,
I'm talking about the run. I'm talking about when it was like you had to play it on prime time. Like this was the record.
Prime time? I mean, I would say more than a year ago, maybe 2.
So
but go ahead.
So okay, so we're in 2024. So give or take what? The end of 2022.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I want to make sure my timeline is correct.
Yeah.
I was playing that song in COVID, dude.
Yeah.
I was playing that song in Onyx in COVID. 2019, 2018.
Yeah.
I was playing that song 3 to 4 years before you knew about it.
So what made it pop?
Him consistently playing the fucking song.
That's it? Okay.
I'm talking about it took to stick through COVID.
This is before the TikTok era? I'm not on TikTok, so I don't know.
It's not about even TikTok. This is just a hood. This is a hood local song.
It is. Yeah.
This is a hood local song. I'm talking about I personally
was playing it first.
Was playing this song on Saturday night at Onyx for at least 2 years before you knew about it.
I don't know who was playing it the first time I heard it though.
It don't even matter.
It don't matter.
I was playing it that long. I've been playing the song since 2019 to end of 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
So you heard it in 2021 and we're in 2024 and that fucking song is still fucking playing.
Still.
That's how you know you got one.
Yeah.
But that starts. That's what I'm saying. It started in the strip club, though.
Mm-hmm.
The consistency of these girls getting the money being thrown to the song. The consistency of what is this? He's there every fucking week. It was to the point where everybody knew that song in the strip club, and they started asking for it in the regular club because it was so popping in the strip club.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you work a record.
So, who are some of your other favorite artists from Charlotte, particularly that are more underground? I mean, you got the more famous ones like the Baby, but like anybody that you spend personally as a DJ that you spent before, even if you know them personally.
This is gonna go viral.
Go ahead.
It's not Charlotte. Well,
All right. Charlotte Metro area.
I've no. It's not even Charlotte.
Carolinas.
I like Lil Malik. If I have to say Charlotte, because he's about to move, I like a couple records from Fetty P.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm gonna say Bezzy because that's my artist.
Yep.
But he's not moving me yet. We're not in motion, so I can't even put him in the race. So put him up and then put him down. And I have to say Trap Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Trap Fresh is probably one of the best artists out here. But at the same time, there's people like Duchess that make great music. It's just not moving.
Yeah.
And you got people like Milestone that's got great music. And he's about to bubble, but there's no push. There's nothing assisting him.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got people signed like Lil Jon 4K, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And you got people like Zeta Goat, which is amazing. Yeah. And you got Baby Chief, which got some motion. But I haven't heard like a Dope Boys. I haven't heard of Dope Boys in this bitch. Like Mo would have been on my top. You know what I'm saying? Like he ready to go. Like he's ready to go no matter how old that motherfucker is. Like he's ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's unfortunate he got locked up. But I can't say who my favorite artist is out here because it's not enough. And there's nobody sounding original enough. That's why I like Lil Malik, because Lil Malik he about his shit. Lil Malik on his shit. But he not from Charlotte. I believe he's Greensboro, Durham area.
Mm-hmm.
He's not from Charlotte. They got Lil Zach though too, and he got motion. Lil Zach got motion. Like, see, like I'm saying these names to not get in trouble here, but at the same time, I don't see enough.
Yeah,
because they don't get enough from everybody. Like Mo ended up getting everybody. Ended up getting people that never knew who Mo was, and they're like, yo, I heard I saw Dope Boy. You know, Dope Boy. Like random people, like I heard I saw Dope Boy. I can't find it. Can you play Dope Boys in this bitch? Can you play like I know the song Dope Boys in this bitch? Like that's what started happening.
Yeah,
and I don't have anybody in this city that has that that did that much work on the song and was out that much and bought bottles every fucking week and spent thousands of dollars every week.
Yeah.
I haven't seen nobody do that besides the Baby.
Yeah. Facts.
See, I saw the Baby in South by Southwest with diapers. I seen him get signed.
I remember seeing that.
I seen it. I came down here in 2017. He got put on right before COVID. I saw it in my eyes. I saw Baby Talks 5 and I saw him blow up. I saw it.
Yeah.
I lived it. So it's like, I'm at UPS, I'm like, yo, I could do this shit with an artist, man. He just fucking did it. He just fucking did it.
Yeah.
The murder put him over. Don't get me wrong. The murder really was what it was.
Yeah.
But how much attention he was getting on himself, I've witnessed it. Like, oh, wow. I just came from New York and heard Light Show, and then seeing him open up for in the Pretty Girls Love Trap music tour with 2 Chainz, see him open up, play Light Show,
Facts.
drop fucking Baby Talks 5, do the fucking diaper shit.
I remember that shit. That shit did go viral.
But then all of a sudden he murdered, then the murder.
Yeah.
Not even a couple months later, and then boom, out of here, Interscope deal.
Yeah.
Out of here.
All right. So yo, we're gonna have to wrap this up. I got like a little bit, but I want to ask you one more question. I want to talk
That's
about
it?
Yeah, cause yo, my shit's about to die over here. Like the whole camera shit. Like, but we've been going for an hour and a half. But yo, we've been talking a little bit about the DJ group.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Tell us about your aspirations for that. You know
Shit, I'm not gonna lie. I need some minions. I need some people that understand the bigger picture. You know what you want.
Yeah.
I need people that are ambitious.
Yes.
That want to put themselves in position.
Right.
And I open the door to everybody. It's just who's gonna walk through and consistently knock into. The door is there. Like the door don't move though. Like the door don't look for you. The door is there. You want to walk through it. You want to knock to see if anybody's on the other side. That's on you. And I've given that opportunity to countless amount of people. But that's why the brand is sacred to me. Radio is probably going to be an internet station. It's going to be a podcast network. It's going to be a whole conglomerate of just media that you could just tap into outside of what you want to do. You have coalition DJs. You have heavy-hitter DJs. You have core DJs. You have fleet DJs. DJs is going to be something that's just going to attach to one of them bigger brands. I'm telling you that right now.
Facts.
A DJ could be a fleet DJ. It could be a coalition DJ. Salute my coalition DJs.
Salute.
I have ties to coalition, but my aspirations is to get back to New York. So at least be able to live in Charlotte but work in New York. Just be out there, be back home.
Facts.
And travel around the world.
Facts.
Not DJ here during the week, DJ everywhere else on the weekends.
Definitely gotta get out there. That's gonna be so fucking dope. Like when you better.
That's
DJ
the aspiration.
Out there, wherever you go.
Yeah, that's the goal. To be able to DJ everywhere else but here. So, yeah. The brand is supposed to be like radio, attach themselves to bigger things, and then be like, oh, where'd you come? Oh, you HD. It's just seeds that everywhere you go, you good because I'm valid.
Facts.
So you fuck with me, you valid with me. Oh, okay, you good. You could be wherever you want, but you good, and that's what I want for people around me to be good.
Bro. Well, and on that, man, yo, my nigga HD, appreciate you coming through, bro.
Yeah, man, I could have talked some more, man. You didn't even talk about what equipment. You didn't even know DJ stuff.
I know, man.
You good,
Listen,
man. Look, you got the claps now. Look at you.
I tell you what, hey man, if you want to come back on for another episode, definitely. I got some DJ equipment questions, but unfortunately, man, we've been vibing so much. We're having such a good time here, talking about all this shit. But like literally, my camera's dying. I got like a couple more minutes of memory on this shit.
That's why you need to do 2 iPhones.
I know.
Screw that camera.
Yeah.
Go on the iPhone.
But hey, man, we just getting started. You know what I mean?
Salute to your podcast, man.
Appreciate you, bro. Hey, tell the podcast where they can find you on Instagram.
Oh, just go on younohd.com, man. I have everything. Yeah, younohd.com. Yeah, I have my Instagram attached. I have my Mixcloud attached. You can catch me on the block, theblockcharlotte.com if you're not in Charlotte. But if you're in Charlotte, 102.5 The Block. Friday nights at 10 and Saturday nights at 8 with Mr. J Woods. That's the Players Club mix. And I do the Friday night mix on Fridays.
Word.
Yeah, man.
All right, everybody. Well, HD, I appreciate you coming through. Everybody, you know what I mean? Appreciate you fucking with me on the second episode of this podcast, Going Out Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Definitely need you like and subscribe. Click down below. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all coming through. Peace.